Purpose.
Hello, welcome to Youth of Purpose, a show that is here to give you a platform to be able to empower yourself as a young person, but also have some value to add on your country, Uganda, to make sure that we become better as a country. My name is Ivan Tumukunde. Welcome to the show. Today, I want us to be looking at something very interesting, majorly focusing on the mothers of this nation. How are we able to groom them such that by the time they become mothers, actually they have that value, something we can be able to cherish and be proud of, that we have Ugandan mothers that we want the world to be able to look at. And that comes starting from the tender age of empowering young girls. And today I want to be looking at how we can be able to create spaces for young girls mentorship, and definitely to discuss that is people who have been at it for some time, creating those spaces where young girls can be able to interact and do a number of things to empower themselves. And I have Tresselyn and Patience to help me be able to have this discussion. I welcome you to this show. You're watching UBC TV broadcasting here at Nile Avenue, Kampala. Tresselyn, welcome to Youth of Purpose. Kindly say hello to the viewer.
Good afternoon. My name is Tresselyn Ankunda, and currently I lead at Girls and Mentorship Space, Student Affairs, Mshengi District Youth Council, and as well as a student, but very passionate about girl empowerment and also ensuring that our lives become better. Over time, we have had an influence of the male, but I believe that with time, we have tried to ensure that women actually also can stand up and compete in those spaces. So today, as we talk about mentorship, I believe that we shall all learn a lot. And yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. Patience, say hello to the viewer.
Thank you so much. Our viewers, we thank you for tuning in. My name is Patience Nwagaba. I am a student at Makerere. I do drama and film, but I am also a peer mentor for the young girls. Yes, I love to deliberate. I love to help fellow girls get engaged in activities. And as we talk about spaces for young girls today, it is my utmost wish that we shall learn from each other. Yes.
Starting with you, Patience, we talk about girls mentorship. What is girls mentorship, or basically mentorship, before we get started?
Okay. So I understand the concept of mentorship as holding a candle for someone. You know, when it's so dark and someone cannot see where they are going, or they seem to see, but it's not as clear, or the glasses are translucent, you make them clearer.
Yeah. Yes,
so mentorship is like holding someone's hand and leading them towards a place which you can see because you're holding the light.
Yes.
Yes.
Tresselyn, to you, what does mentorship mean?
To me, when you talk about mentorship, first of all, it is a journey and it is a process. You have a mentor and a mentee. So the mentor is one who encourages the mentee. The mentee is the one that is being helped, or the one that is traveling the journey of mentorship. So it is a two-way thing, that while the mentor is trying their level best to ensure that they add on to something, the mentee themselves also, it is upon them to ensure that they're actually taking the mentor serious. And then most of the times that the mentor that you have should be someone better than you, someone you think you're going to learn from. And what exactly are you learning from them? Because are they aligning with your environmental changes? Are they aligning with your beliefs and norms? It is very hard for you to have a mentor, maybe say, let me just use like political parties. You're in this political party, the mentor is in the other political party. Yes, sometimes you can learn, but you can have maybe a different category that you're learning about. Because trust me, if it is in terms of political or politics, this one has different ideas and this one has different ideas. So you become, and you cannot be compatible because you all have different things that you believe in. Then also most of the times when you choose a mentor, you want to choose someone who is prominent, I've seen most of us young people
Who has been at it for a while.
Yes, not necessarily that someone who is a good mentor must be prominent, but there are actually those people who are willing to give us time. Most of the times the politicians are so taken away with a lot of businesses, a lot of programs, and they become, and you cannot reach out, you cannot reach them. And yet a mentor is someone you're supposed to interact with regularly. You're supposed to feel free with them. They're supposed to cheer you up. They're supposed to be there for you and actually understand you as you grow this journey. So while you choose a mentor, make sure that there are people that you believe are going to create time for you. And then also mentorship, we've had sometimes people are mentored because they look out to someone, not necessarily that they are role models. Today you listen to someone over and over and over and over time. The people might not even be aware, but just because you have followed them up, you get mentored and inspired.
Amazing. What I get is that one, like you said, it's a two-way.
Yeah.
There must be someone with a need. I need to do this, but I don't know how to go about it. But there is this person who knows it all, or actually knows something about it that can be able to create a way or get me started. And therefore there must be a need when you're going to go for mentorship, not to just go for someone and say, for example, I want you to be my mentor, but you don't have a specific need that you need them to mentor you in. But also the mentor should be willing and actually to give that commitment, to give the time, to give the mentorship that the mentee really needs. Before we go to the mentorship and all that, because like we said, there is a need. Patience, what are those common challenges that a young Ugandan girl is facing today?
Okay, thank you so much. What I can say, the young girl today is going to be torn apart. Yes, with so much tension that is going on. Yes, chances are that if you do not hold yourself together, you can be torn apart. Yes. So the biggest challenge that I see, most of the girls are either not sure what exact area they want to take, who their mentors should be, and what field should they be mentored in. Yes. So that conflict of interest, or that failure to actually zero down to one, because they are still growing, they're young girls, and discovery, especially self-discovery, it's a journey that you take for the rest of your life. We have people who are still discovering themselves at, I don't know, 70. Yes. So the biggest challenge the young girls face is self-discovery.
To know who they are, what they want to be.
What they want to be, which space they want to occupy, what legacy they want to live when they are no longer young girls.
Actually, the moment you know who you are, and it will determine who you want to be, how you want to do it, which courses you're going to.
The people you relate with.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Tresselyn,
Yes.
what are those areas that you think really young girls need mentorship?
I would love to say that when I was growing up, I remember most in my entire high school, I always felt I could actually be a leader, but I didn't have the confidence. So I want to bring in a point that building your confidence comes with mentorship. When I reached university, I still did not feel that confidence within me because maybe I had not gone through mentorship.
I remember the first time you got on TV, the way you were dancing.
You can even witness that. So I used not to, I had not realized what was inside me because I did not give it a try, because I did not talk to someone. And so what happens is I reach out to one of my friends and I tell them, but I feel there's something inside me, but I'm still seated on it, and that potential in me seems not to light. And when I talked to them, he said, no, Tracy, you know what? All you need is keep coming. In case you feel low, in case there is something you want guidance on, you want advice on, I'm here for you. And so to me, that felt like the process of mentorship. Yes, sometimes we could have mentorship from our parents, but believe you me, there are some things I can ably talk to a friend whom I feel I'm comfortable with than I could tell a parent. And so over time, when I kept talking to that person, I saw a change in me. And that person was willing to also see me grow, connecting me to very many opportunities, which helps you build confidence, encouraging me to read, because confidence comes with knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, you're not speaking from a right point of view, or because you don't have the knowledge, you're afraid to stand up and speak to the people around you. So confidence is one thing that we must appreciate, and know that if you feel you don't have that confidence, find someone and talk to them, and trust me, you're going to be better. If you feel there is that thing that is pulling you down each and every time, it could be family, it could be academic, it could be leadership stress, trust me, talk to someone. Have those people that if you know, if actually sometimes those mentors, they understand how, because they've related with you over time, then they are easily to help you overcome those challenges. So really, most of the people believe that mentorship is key, but unfortunately we've had very few of the people actually have mentors. We only keep assuming and believing that it is key, but we have not taken that extra step to also have one. And then also, today you might be the person that has been mentored, but make sure that when you gain that empowerment and that capacity, also mentor another person. Exactly. Because it is a journey that, and a society where mentorship is appreciated grows faster.
Yes, Patience.
Yes, please.
How has mentorship helped you to become the person you are today? And relating to that, why do you think mentorship is important for young girls?
Okay, thank you so much. Like I said earlier, it's like you're walking in a dark tunnel and someone is holding a candle for you. Yes. So to me, mentorship has been one of those things that has helped me walk the journey of self-discovery. I can tell you there are things I did not think I could do, but because someone believed in me, they saw me through every step of the way, and they showed me what to do, how to do it, and when to do it, what to say and not say, who to approach and not approach. Yes, someone took me through that journey. So mentorship has been like a second mother to me. It has molded me into someone I can look at and say, you've come from far. Yes, and you still have a journey, a very, very, very big journey ahead of you. Yes, so mentorship has helped me interact with people that are very, very, very key in my development as a person, as a girl, a young lady in our country, Uganda. And it has helped me see things in a light where the younger Patience would not have seen things. Yes, there are times when I would sit and look at myself. You know, there's a voice inside your head that always wants to do something, but you just don't know how to do it.
Actually, there are different voices.
Very many voices, yes. But when that voice keeps on being outstanding, and it keeps on whispering to you every other time, you just need one person apart from you to listen to it. Yes. So mentorship has helped me actually listen to that voice and act upon it. And I can tell you, it is still a roller coaster. I don't know how I got here, but because someone has told me, you know what, now take this journey, do this and that. Yes, so it has been there. And another thing I can say is that we usually look at mentorship as a very complex term that comes from Mars. I mean, it isn't rocket science, I can tell you. It isn't rocket science. One, just have someone who believes in you.
Exactly, from someone who believes in you. How can one be able to identify the right mentor? But relating to your own story, how have you been able to get your mentors that help you to walk the journey? Because I understand at times, we are talking about young girls.
True.
You might go looking for a mentor, but you get to the horror of your journey. So how can young girls be able to identify the right mentors to be able to help them walk the journey?
Now, young girls, first of all, you need to zero down to the journey you want to take. That's very important. The journey you want to take is very important. But one, know the journey you want to take. And then it will lead you to identify which mentor you will want to relate with. Yes, when you know the journey you want to take, it will help you discover that person in the same field. Yes, I am a person who likes writing. I write a lot. I do drama and film. I do some acting sometimes. But it only took me to realize that that's the area I wanted to take, even when people wanted me to take other areas, and I focused on that. Yes, yeah. So know which journey you want to take, and monitor people that are around you. Be present in spaces that are in relation to your area of interest. Yeah. Be present, and those people whom you see telling you their success stories, people who have walked the journey you want to walk, don't be shy to approach. It only takes the first contact, and when you keep on appearing, keep the appearances, that works magic.
Thank you so much, Patience, and we're going to go in for a break. When we come back, we'll still be discussing creating spaces for girls mentorship. How can we create spaces that young girls can be able to walk their journeys, achieve their dreams, and become the people they've always dreamt to become. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching Youth of Purpose right here on UBC TV, and today we are discussing creating spaces for girls mentorship, helping young girls to be able to achieve their dreams and become who they are. We still have Tresseline and Patience, and I would like to start with you, Tresseline. Yes. To you, how has mentorship made you who you are, and how are you using the mentorship that you've gotten to impact on the lives of other girls in your circles?
I believe when my father looks at me right now, he's someone I've grown up with, but there are very many things that he does not know I could actually do. Yet he's my father. And one of the reasons as to why we go to school is not only for academics, but over time we meet new people in life, we relate with others, and we learn new things. So my journey through mentorship has helped me, one, walk with the shoulder, hold on the shoulders of the giants. Two, it has helped me believe that I can actually navigate spaces. It has helped me believe that even if I'm a woman, there is no space I think I cannot reach out to. That I don't have that thing that keeps pulling me back. If it is something I've thought about and I've taken it, I should be able to remember that even the consequences, in case they come, I should be able to handle them. So throughout the mentorship that I've taken, of course it has not stopped. Every day I learn new things. Every day my mentors tell me something new and unique. And because of that, one thing they usually emphasize, because I was part of a mentorship class by Rosna Manja Foundation, and one thing they always emphasized was the aspect of continuity. That today do not attend this mentorship training, and after some time you've sat on the knowledge. After some time you're telling us you're empowered, or you're telling us that you've gone through the best mentorship, but we can't relate. Like, we can't get you, we can't click when you tell us that. You know why? Because you've not stretched out the information to others. You've not brought in other people to also encourage and inspire them. I believe that from the mentorship that I've had, one thing I started up is a girls mentorship club, or a space, and we have very many of us young girls reaching out to one another, standing up for one another, inspiring and connecting ourselves to opportunities and more spaces, believing in ourselves, supporting each other. To me, which I think that is mentorship. To me, which I think that's a contribution. That even them right now, they can be able to reach out to other people. And it always starts with one person, but trust me, that change is impactful. That person talks to another person and then to another person, and becomes a journey worthwhile that we can travel together as a team.
Okay, great. Basically, when we come to you, Patience, what are those spaces that you think we should create to help young girls? For example, when a young girl is joining university, they know there is this space, there is this place I can go to and be guided on, for example, what takes place at university, what should I expect, what are the challenges that I should expect, or when something happens to me, this is what I should be able to do. Basically, those spaces that we can be able to create.
Thank you so much. One thing I remember is that gone are those days when a parent used to be in your life of growth from childhood until when you are a fully fledged adult, because they are torn between responsibilities. They send you to a boarding school and you spend there 4 months and you come back and they only spend a month, 3 weeks with you. Yes, we've just completed a whole day and it has been, 3 weeks before I knew people were going back to school. And then I'm wondering, how much time do parents spend with their children? Yes, so the spaces that I think should be there. One is a second home for young girls especially. And those spaces should be at school, because truthfully most of the time is spent at school. Secondary, now girls in P1 also go to boarding school. P1 is far, baby class. Wow. They do daycare and the whole day they spend it at, those little girls they might seem little, but what happens to you at a young age sticks for a lifetime. And it affects you. And it affects you in more ways than one. Yes, so the first space that we can have is in school. We need to not only have peer counselors or peer guides from our fellow students, but also people who have seen the world. Our teachers, the administration, talks, sessions from people from outside. I remember at the school I attended, we would have people hold workshops from outside. The problem is when someone you've been seeing on a daily talks to you, you might not get what they are telling you. Yes, but when you bring someone from outside who has seen the world, who has been to a place, and they can tell you things. When you're a young girl, you keep remembering, so and so came to school and they told me this, so I will ride on that and it will lead me somewhere. So school is one place, and then communities. They used to tell us stories that mothers were each other's keepers in terms of raising their children. But that has faded away over time. I think it's a culture which we need to rethink and revisit again. Being a sister's keeper, being a mother's, one mother being a mother to every daughter in the
community. Actually, community. Parenting was a community responsibility.
Yes, so if that can come back, not saying if you touch on my child, I will sue you or take you to police because you've seen your daughter doing something, and you tell them, guys do it like this. Yes, people who want to prosper, they take care like this. Yes, so communities is a place that we can put mentorship spaces.
And so basically we're looking at opening up spaces or creating an environment. When we use space, sometimes people may think you build a structure where people can come and talk. But it's about creating an environment that I can be able to open up freely, talk about what is hurting me, talk about what I would love to do, talk about who I would love to become, talk about the things I like and the things that I don't like.
A space can be under a mango tree.
Oh yes.
A space can be in your compound. That one person in the village who has the biggest compound that you know. You can meet there maybe say once a week and talk to your girls. Tell them, you see now as a community we are doing this and that. Help each other. You see, I'm from a place where you can count the number of girls who have finished school. Yes. People look at someone and say, that one, she conceived when she was still young. Yes, and they look at you as someone who has had a wasted life. Yes, but a space you can sit in someone's compound at home, lay a mat down. What matters is what you tell them. What matters is how you handle them. help them to see the light and where they are going. So you don't have to have lots of money. You can start by only a word. Yes, it doesn't mean money really.
So the community responsibility definitely, does come in. Tresseline, when we're looking at, you know, girls mentorship, and there's a reason I had asked the question on the challenges that young girls do face, or call them young women actually today. The people that speak out, the people that create spaces, the people that talk, majority of them are misleading the young girls.
True.
And that's why you will hear a lot of talks of young girls saying, actually, not everyone is supposed to get married. Actually, not everyone is supposed to succeed by finishing school. Actually, it's not just becoming a church girl that will help you to succeed. You can become a socialist and stuff and you still earn a living. Why? Because the people that are vocal, that are actually kind of mentoring these young girls, are in that kind of space. And they are the ones that these young girls are looking up to. Can we create mentors actually? To be certain that we have mentors that are going to help us to help these young girls to walk their journeys. And how do we do that?
Not that each and everything someone tells you is actually what you should consume in. You have it is okay, you can listen, but there is always an inner you somehow that will tell you, I think this I can and this one I cannot. I'm not saying that downplays the role of mentorship, but what I'm saying is try as much as possible to align whatever they are telling you, where the two can be merged with the inner you that you feel you want to achieve. Otherwise, people are different. People have diverse opinions. Very many things come in today. Someone has dropped out of school, they are successful, and if they tell you that's their story, they've managed. So you cannot say that. You cannot say no. Someone has gone through education, they've succeeded. Someone has married, they have children, they have a family, they have the money. Someone is not married, they have the money, they're okay, they feel happy. So one thing I would say is that we also must embrace diversity, that what someone could be what could be the right path to this one might not be the right path to this one. But where it becomes a challenge is where someone wants to assure you, to align you to their journey that they partook, to be the right journey that will lead you there. Just because you've not married, you've not married or you've not gotten married, don't think that another person also should not get married. Just because you've married and you're happy, if someone is not feeling fine with this and that, don't impose them. Some things come naturally. Trust me, over time she's going to feel, I think I need a family.
But because of time, we might not be able to go further than this, but I'll give each one of you only 20 seconds to be able to have your last message to the young girls out there who want to become who actually they wish to be. Yeah, starting with the Patience.
Okay, thank you so much. The young girls out there, it doesn't take a lot for you to be what you wish to be. Take the first step. Yes, know the right people and stay on the line, stay on track, believe in the right principles.
Stay focused.
Yes.
Amazing.
What I would say is that don't only have a dream, but dare to do that dream, dare to achieve that dream. When you feel you're low, get someone, get a mentor. The mentor you're getting, let them be people that are building you and making you feel better than they found you. Otherwise, if it is vice versa, drop that person. It is not entirely that you must be mentored by minister so and so, by MP this or honorable this. Drop that person, get the right person.
Thank you so much, Tresseline. I do believe young girls out there, but also all of you have been able to learn a thing or two, how you can be able to start up an initiative to support young girls, but also in your responsible communities. I understand you can also be able to play a role by being each girl's keeper and making sure that you help them to walk the journey, actually to help them walk the right journey. Because we would say the uncles and the neighbors can be able to mentor these young girls, but we've had stories of young girls being used, being defiled by their uncles. So you can be the positive person that we can look at who is going to help this young girl to achieve their dream, actually to believe they can dream and achieve their dream. But also the young girls out there, believe in yourself, know what you want to be, and work on that. As she said, take the first step. A person that will come will help you to take the next step. I thank you so much for watching this show. My name is Ivan Tumukonde. See you next time.
Youth of Purpose.